saw this Dutch pour a few weeks ago and attempted it. The tutorial said to use a watered down version of the paint that I use. I failed miserably. So this one, I use my usual ratios. After covering the canvas in black paint, I decided to use blue, purple, teal, and a light blue. I haven't been able to find a teal that I like, so I make my own. I use a light blue, a green, and an ochre color. I did have to add more blue in because it ended up being way too green. I like the way that it turned out. Now I'm adding black paint all the way around the colors, and I will also do the edges of the canvas. And I'm being very liberal here with the paint because I'm going to spread that over the top of the other colors. I'm using the butane torch to pop the bubbles. It was a big one in that light blue circle on the right. And it also encourages cell formation. So here you can see I'm using my hairdryer. That's a new tool for me. I'm pushing the black paint over the colors. This is why it was important to be very liberal with the black paint. Underneath my tray, I put a Lazy Susan. This makes it a little easier for me to turn the painting around so that I can get the black paint from all sides. Now I'm using the hairdryer to actually push the paint towards the edge of the canvas. It's coming up from underneath the black, and it has such a cool fan shape to it, and the cell formation that I got from this was pretty incredible. I'm not a fan of negative space, but I should have left it like that, I think. No, actually, I think this looks pretty cool. Now I'm torching it again to get some more cells to show up. You can see a few there in the green and the blue, but I'd like to get more. I have a lot of paint on this canvas and I don't want it to settle in the middle, so I brought another canvas over and I put it underneath to push up the middle. Hope you enjoyed that little sneak peek of a close-up. Now I had this great idea to use my bronze paint to put a few lines of bronze into the painting. Unfortunately, the paint had basically run out and I had very little left in there, but did the best I could with what I had. spatula. I thought maybe I could extend the paint by running the spatula through it. Didn't really work. But I got these cool fan shapes through the big blobs that I had made, and that made it a little more interesting. What do you think about these color choices? I think it looks pretty fabulous. Comment below and let me know what you think. Got any other ideas for me to try? I'd love to hear from you. This is an 11 by 14 inch canvas. Check the description box below for a link to the artist where I originally saw this. If you look at the top left corner, you can see so many cells have formed there. So now the final torch on the bronze to see if that will make a difference in making it more fluid. Here it is when I finished painting it. And here it is about 15 minutes later. Come back soon for the next one. Bye!